So are we currently at the start of a crash? So markets have just opened. As you can see here, getting a lot of notifications now of Walmart dropped 5%, Pepsi's dropped, Stag's dropped, Agree Reality's dropped. So there's a lot of movement in the market today. As you can see here on the graph, it opened and there's just been a massive drop. So I've gone from pretty much 6%, 6% up over £1,000, and I'm currently down to 3.5%. So pretty much almost half, 2.5% really. So is this the start of a market crash? Chuck it in the comments if you think so too. But let's get into this video. This is my monthly portfolio update. Please hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. So it's been a slow month for myself and my dividends. It is, what's this, July. This is my portfolio from July. So it's a slow month for myself and dividend payments. But you'll see a lot of red in the portfolio now. Like I said, the markets have just opened here in the UK. The US hasn't opened just yet for another couple of hours, but there's a lot of red already. So AbbVie, that's still up in the green, still up 15%. AMD, that's dropped pretty much almost 20%. That was up quite nicely. As you can see here, I was up almost 6% at one point, just shy of 6%, and now I'm dropped down 20. Google, that is in my a pie I've just created. That video will be coming next. Amazon, again, that is down 8%. Apple's still up 6%. Avira, that is up 10%, still doing quite nicely. As you can see, it's just slowly creeping. As long as that keeps growing, we're in a good position there. Bank of America, that's still up 17%, almost 18%. Coca-Cola, 12%. And again, that just keeps growing, growing, and growing. That is a growth stock of mine. QILP, this all of a sudden just dropped 9%, which is giving me a £166 loss. I was up like £100 at one point, around here. I was like 3%. I was up 100, and now I'm down 3%. So you can see how. But to be fair, it does just bounce between this line, my average. So I'm not too fussed on that. EQQQ, again, that's down for the first time ever since I've invested into it. Let's see if we can zoom out of this a little more. But yeah, if you zoom out, it pretty much it's just basically one straight line going up. This is the first time I've seen it in the red. Johnson & Johnson, that's currently up 7.5%. Dr. Pepper's a new one I invested into last week. That's also part of a pie, which the video will be coming next. Legal & General, again, this has dropped just 14.5%. Lloyds Bank, this is a new one, again, just another UK stock. That was in the green. It's just dropped again today when it opened. Lowe's, that's down 1%. Main Street, that's still sitting quite nicely, just over 3%. Microsoft is still up 26%, even though the tech Market is slowly crashing. Microsoft has stayed up there quite nicely. This has had a big drop, as you can see here. I was up 12%, and now I'm down pretty much. It says down there, but obviously I'm in the green here. But that was 100%, pretty much in the green. Pepsi, that's down almost 7%. Procter and Gamble, that's up 1.5%. Again, that's a nice growth stock. As you can see, just keeps going up, up, and up. Ticker symbol O, the monthly paying dividend. I was in the green for the first time ever last week, and it's just creeped back into the red, down 1%. But last week, I promise you, as you can see here, I was in the green, and then today decided to hit red. Starbucks, that's been down for a long time, to be fair. I'm just going to keep investing into it and bring this average line down as low as possible. If I can get that great average line this side of the graph, then I am laughing. But that's down 11.5%. The FTSE All World High Dividend, that's still up 5%, 5.5%. But you can see again, it's had a massive crash this morning. Hopefully that will recover again. And then the S&P 500, which is currently up 10%. But again, that's had a slight dip this morning once it opened. So that's currently how my pie is looking. My portfolio is looking. Dividends, like I said, it's been pretty slow. So if we go over to my dividends and we look at June, July. So yeah, as you can see, July has been a slow one. So Coca-Cola paid me £4.38 at the start of the month, and then pretty much the only day after that was the 15th, where my monthly payers come out. So ticker symbol O paid me £18.17. Main Street £1.71, and then QILP £14.75. All this gets reinvested straight back into the same companies. So if we jump over to my dividend tracker and we'll look at the graph, my yearly graph. So here we are over at my yearly graph, or my monthly values. So as the year's gone on, you can see my portfolio has been growing, and growing. Just shy of that 20,000 now. Like I said, 20,000 is the mark by the end of the year, so I should easily hit that. My goal for adding to my portfolio is I want to invest £10,000 a year. It's slowly dropped off as the year's gone on because certain stuff's happened in my life where this money, which I'd normally invest into my portfolio, has had to go other places. So as you can see here, pretty much £2,000 the first month. Then it was 900. Then I was up to £1,000, £1,000 again. 720 in May. June was 900. And then this is the minimum. So minimum is 160 I will put in. So that is investing £40 a week. So my goal is to invest £40 every week into my portfolio, which makes me £160 a month. Obviously, the rest of this is everything on top of that. So money that I make from my online training programs, some personal training, TikTok videos, YouTube videos, stuff like that gets added onto this. But like I said, the last couple of weeks and month, that money has gone into other areas of my life and to rebuild my emergency fund. So that's where that's gone. So that's where this has taken a back seat. But hopefully it'll start picking up again towards the end of the year. Hopefully next 2 months will probably be as low as this. But other than that, we'll be back up here and we can hit that £10,000 mark. That is the end goal. But hopefully you like this video. It's been a slow one this month. But like I said, hit that like button. Also subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.